Before I get started in this video, I would like to, for one, I want to give a thank you to everyone that watches these videos and I can help in any way. If I've helped you in any way or you have advice for me, I would greatly appreciate you commenting and letting me know. Um, I truly do appreciate it because that is exactly why I do these videos, is to help others and then sometimes I like going back and watching my videos to see, because I've noticed the advice you give others is the best advice for you as well. So, but I want to give a special thank you to these people: uh, Soul Mechanics, Love Junkie, Chris, Slappy McGee, Luca, who I'm addressing a comment in this video. Um, I'm so sorry that Starcrafty Michael. I have I should have had a list ready, but these are people that frequently comment on my videos, and I truly appreciate it. So, if you watch these, and they're helping you, like I said, just let me know. I would appreciate anything I've said or done that may be helping you, or if you have advice for me, something that may help me, I'd appreciate it. Or just say hi, you know. Um, so I want to go into there, and it was a beautiful comment, my friend. Whether you realize it or not, that means more to me than you know. The fact that I have helped you in any way, because that is one of the main reasons I do these videos. So, and what you also did, and I'm not sure if you realize it, is you kind of flipped a mirror on me with that comment in question to make me realize that's something I'm doing, was doing. If you watched, I guess, the end of the video you commented on, it was pretty apparent in that was the case, what I was doing. So I'm glad to know that you're taking the journey. I'm glad to know that you're doing well. But there are a few things that you need to, I guess, be cautious of and to be vigilant of. So, depending on how long you've been going down this and doing this, there are things that will pop up. Like I said, and like you noticed, you will think you're crazy. You'll have an ocean of thoughts. You will feel scared at times. You will feel not satisfied with some answers you get and some conclusions you come to. You will have your guard up a lot. And these things are normal, but realize that it is not. It's not as serious as your mind is making it out to be in that situation. Because you can come to the conclusion that everything we're doing here is out of love, and there's no need to, I guess, be worried, put up walls with people, things of this nature. You just have to free your mind. But to go into the superiority thing, this is something that will occur, and it creates cycles, is what it will do, because you will get frustrated, annoyed, and think that because you've understood something or know something, you're, I guess you could say, more evolved. So you're just like, I'm over this, and you get annoyed and frustrated, and then you do take it out on people. But I'm going to tell you the things you can do to realize that, catch that, and try to break out of it. But I also want to realize, do not beat yourself up too much over it, because this is just part of the process. You have to trust the process. So you will get angry, you will get frustrated, you will get sad, you'll get happy, you'll get, and it is so intensified. It's not like a normal happy or sad or angry. It's like amplified times 10, and you have to pinpoint what's causing it and deal with it directly, or it will manifest itself throughout your normal everyday life. And normally the ones you project it on, like you said, are the ones that care the most about you and that are surrounding you at most times. I haven't really got that way. I've been that way as of late, but when I first started the journey, I was just, God bless my wife, man. I don't know how she dealt with me, because I was like bipolar, basically. Happy one minute, mad the next minute, sad the next minute, and you just project this onto, like you said, people you care about the most. But try not to, like I said, do not dwell on it. Do not beat yourself up on it. Calculate the mistakes, or calculate the errors, or calculate what's doing it, address it, and then over time it'll narrow your vision onto how to proceed forward and what's best for you and the people closest to you. So the way to break out of it, that I have noticed, is it's easier said than done. Obviously, when you catch yourself doing this, you'll notice you'll get a feeling. You'll get a feeling in you, like, kind of, what are you doing? Like, you feel weird, you feel like anxious, you kind of feel like you're doing something wrong. Go with that feeling. Your gut feeling and your instinct is your best friend. The only thing I know, your intuition, the only thing I know, the best advice I can give you is you need to be able to draw a distinction between intuition and imagination, because it's hard to do at times. So, what you need to do, is you can have that feeling. When you get that feeling, try to step back. If you need to, go in a room by yourself and just meditate, think things over. If you smoke weed, smoke. Uh, I'm not telling you to smoke weed if you don't smoke weed. I'm just saying it can help. Um, Try to gather your thoughts and center yourself. Try to remember who you are and where you're at, and things will get better. But it can snowball and it can escalate quickly. So when you notice this and it's getting to a level that you're angry and frustrated, you need to, like I said, there's a couple of things you what I do is I try to realize and remember and go with unconditional love. Now, with this, I also try to tell myself some of these people have not understood some things I have, and it's silly of me to judge them based on that, because I used to be just like that, and I wouldn't want someone to be like that towards me. Now, I'm only like this maybe 10 to 15% of the time, maybe 20 at the most. The other 80%, I'm pretty calm and normal and chill about things. But that 20%, that 10 to 20%, it will fuck with you. It can take 5 minutes of your day away, or it can take 5 days of your week away. Because you can get fixated and stuck on that, and then it just, like you said, it creates a cycle. So, and another thing that will occur with this and happen is when you're judging, when you feel this way, you get frustrated or annoyed, or you feel like you're judging someone, you then catch yourself doing it. So then in turn, you get frustrated, annoyed, and judge yourself, which nothing good comes from that. And like you said, you think you have an overinflated ego, you beat yourself up over it, and it just gets you in a slump that is hard to break out of at times. So my advice is to try to center yourself, remember who you are, where you're at. Also try to, like I said, if you do meditation, do some meditation. If you smoke, but I would not recommend just starting to smoke if you don't. But also realize sometimes smoking is like putting a band-aid over things. You need to address it. But also realize sometimes when you smoke, it'll open your mind up and you start thinking of things in a different perspective that could help you. So you need to learn to draw the distinction between which one you're doing. And also realize that the best form of being is observing, not judging, trying to plant seeds and help. But also realize that this is going to come and go. Like I said, it'll get to a point where you'll go months without having this, doing that, and then it'll come back and it'll last for 5 minutes or 5 days. And you do the best you can and what you can to completely try to overcome that. But the key is to catch yourself when you're doing it, when first starting, to realize that feeling, to try to center yourself, to remind yourself that not everyone at this current stage is at the same level you're on, in which, my friend, you can and absolutely will get to a level or greater than me. Anything I can do, you can do, and you can do it better, my friend. So I appreciate the compliment, but just realize you can do it and you can go further. So those are that's my best advice with this. And also just breathe, try to catch it, and remember, uh, everyone's on their own level or their own stage, and you can try to pull them up. It's what you can do. Try, because if you're getting frustrated and angry and you lash out, it's dropping you back down. It's not elevating them, it's dropping you. So, but I do want to say, and I do greatly appreciate your comment. I do want to say I am still going to do that what I think happens after you die video. I just have not, I fully don't know. And I've been thinking about this because it's only 2 or 3 things in my mind that could be. So, but now I want to go into this. I want to say I am sorry because I strive to be Christ-like, and I don't come on here and put on a facade. What I'm feeling and what I'm going through, I come on here and express it openly. And that last video, I was extremely frustrated and annoyed, and I was, I guess, judging people. And I don't mean to do that, but I'm not making excuses. I want to tell you a couple reasons why that's the case for me. I have spent quite a while trying to help people in my area, trying to help people that I'm closest with, and it seems like they don't want the help. They act like they do, but I think deep down they don't really want to change. They're happy the way they are, and they just want attention. And that's horrible to say, but that's the only conclusion I've came to. It's either they're happy the way they are, they don't want attention, or they're not really ready to change. So that frustrated me. And then I just always see people arguing and bickering and getting annoyed and mad and name calling and acting crazy over stuff that does not matter. Overinflated ego. And so with that, I hold on to that, and then I let it build up, and then I just blow up. Not blow up, but like you saw in that video, to me that's blowing up. To you, that's probably just expressing your frustrations. But I don't like getting like that. So, and then on top of that, I've been trying to help quite a few people online, like through that has reached out to me through these videos, or has reached out to me on Facebook, and I just started noticing they would lie to me about things that didn't matter. It's like, I'm not judging you. Like, tell me the truth so I can try to help you out. And then they would say something, and then later on contradict it, or it was just obvious they were lying. So that frustrated me. And then some people, they just don't want to have a dialogue. Like, I'm not even sure what they're trying to do or accomplish. So that's my level. That's why I was frustrated. And I do not like getting like that. I do not like being like that. So I sincerely apologize for, I guess, coming across like a judgmental dick. And this is something that I have, I guess you could say, tormented myself with in my own mind. Is right now, if I stepped away from everything, I would be fine. I would be content. And part of me wants to do that, but a bigger part of me tells me that I should come and try to help other people, that it's my obligation and responsibility to try to help others, wake others up, and get them to realize these things. And so I torment myself in my own mind because I get frustrated trying to do this, and then I'm like, well, no, I'm just going to sit back and whatever. And then both sides of me want to argue and bicker over it, and I'm just, I guess you could say, stuck in the middle. But and there's a few reasons why I strongly feel more so that I need to do this, because you can have, I've talked about signs, you can get signs, you can have visions, you have certain dreams, you can get messages, and there's been repeating signs saying that I need to help wake others up. I need to help others, and I've had an experience where I went into a black hole, and I was pretty much shown things and told things, and this is pretty much something I need to do. But more so than nothing, I've had visions and dreams of, I was talking to something. It was not a human, it was like a energy. It kind of looked like an energy, but I can't do it justice by giving it a name. And it told me, you have a great responsibility. And I was like, what do you mean? What is it? And it told me, you're mediator of truth. And I woke up after that, and that's been reoccurring. And I've been told I need to lead by example several times by several different people. That I need to be the light in darkness, whatever that means, and it's overwhelming, and it's frustrating at times. And me telling you this, it just seems like, and another reason why I don't really like doing this and talking about this and getting on this is because it feels like I'm being like egotistical, like I'm something special or something, because I'm absolutely not. I'm you. I'm literally you talking to you. And I don't like thinking that or coming across that way. I don't like the way it makes, I guess, the feelings I have resulting from it. But it's just, it's too many signs pointing to me that I need to do that and that I have some responsibility here to do that. So that's what I would like to do. I would like to shine the light on you, and then you go shine the light, and then we can turn this whole place into paradise. But uh, again, special thank you to Luca. You not only helped me in more ways than you know, but you helped shine a light on me and some of my behavior and some of my actions. I do appreciate that, and thank you to everyone that watches this. I truly appreciate it more than you know, and I love you guys. It's just a game of form and a play of life, or eternity, life and eternity. I am you talking to you, and so is everyone else.